What is going on, everybody? It is your boy AdriansofreshYT, and in this video I am going to be showing you how to upgrade your live stream for absolutely nothing. That is right, it is going to cost you $0, but the only thing that it will cost you is some time, because you are going to have to put in the time to just make your stream as beautiful as possible. So what I'm going to do is I am going to improve my teammates live stream. If you guys don't know who my one of my teammate is who's_ant_sq7. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel, because he is my twos partner currently that I play with the most. And his live stream is looking so basic, and every single time I tune into his live stream, it just breaks my heart. So what I'm going to do is I am going to improve his whole live stream layout. You know, I'm going to just do the very basic to just to show you guys how easy it is, and you do not need an Elgato Capture card. All you're gonna need to do this is just your regular PlayStation or Xbox and a computer. You know, you're gonna need to get it on a computer, or I think it might work with a tablet also. I haven't tried it yet, but can somebody please try it with a tablet, see if you're able to edit with the tablet. But let's get right into the video. So the first thing you're going to do is go on to lightstream.com. I will have the link in the description. So as soon as you go on this website, make sure that you click on start streaming, and then you're going to log in with so normally what's going to happen is, since I already logged in one time, normally what will happen, it's going to give you a couple options. It's going to give you YouTube, it's going to give you Mixer, it's going to give you Twitch, and it's going to give you Facebook Live. So what you're going to want to do is pick the platform that you want to stream on, and then for here I believe I picked for Twitch. Once you click that platform, you're going to log in. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in right now. Okay, so once you log in, like I said, you're either gonna pick YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live, Mixer, and all that stuff. I'm logged into my Twitch right now, but remember, I'm going to just improve my friend's live stream. He has no idea that I'm doing this right now, but this is just to show you the possibility of what you can do to your own live stream. So what I did was I went onto his live stream, I recorded like 30-second video, then I'm just gonna display it on here, so that way I get a just a feel of what his live stream might look like, and then where his camera positioning is, so that way I can adjust all the scenes in the correct place. But as soon as you log into your platform that you're going to stream, you're going to want to go turn on your PlayStation or your Xbox. You're going to start your broadcast, and then as soon as you start your broadcast, it should display the broadcast right here in this black box that you see on the screen. Like I said, make sure that you log into Lightstream, into the platform that you're going to stream, and then go into your PlayStation, your Xbox, and just start up a normal live stream, and it's going to display into this website right here. So that way you can start adding your camera, you can start adding your all those good things. So in order for you to add them, all you have to do is come up here and click on add layer, and then you're gonna just add camera, and then you're gonna add your camera, and then so on and so forth. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay, so once you get your PlayStation or your Xbox to go on the broadcast mode, you should get your screen right into this website. If it doesn't work, try click on layers and try click on adding camera, and I believe that should work. I haven't tried it myself yet, just because I have mine connected to an Elgato Capture card, and for me to just disconnect everything and then try to restart and then reconnect it back on, it's going to take too long. So that's why I'm just going to improve my teammates live stream. So this is currently a clip of his live stream that you're seeing in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of the overlays and all of the borders and everything, that it's just basically it's going to make his boring live stream. That's what you see now. This is how he live streams. This is how most of you guys live stream, through PlayStation. Make sure that when you're broadcasting through PlayStation, make sure that you change the quality settings to 1080p if you can, and also change your webcam. If you have a webcam, make sure that you change your settings also on there to 1080p, so that way instead of this weird box that Ant has going down right here, you'll get that 1080p rectangular box. And I believe that you if I'm not mistaken, I believe that you can edit your webcam from your PlayStation. Like I said, you just gotta mess around with the advanced settings in the broadcast settings in your Xbox or your PlayStation. Once you have your display into Go Lightstream, what you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to start adding your overlays. And one thing about adding overlays is that you don't want your live stream to be looking too crazy. You know, the less is the better. You just want the the bare minimum, so it looks nice and clean and just like not too cluttered. Okay, so now that you got your screen into golightstream.com, what you're going to want to do is go onto StreamElements.com. I will have the link in the description. Make sure you make a account and you log in. And as soon as you log in, you're going to head right here where it says alerts and overlays. You're going to click on themes gallery. And then right here is where you're gonna, just cycle through and try to find a theme that you like. What I usually like to do is just go by sort by and just hit popularity, and then right here it gives you all the best themes that people use. So you have two different types of themes. You got animated, which is my personal the ones that I like because they're going to be animated, they're going to be fun, interactive. Or you got static. Static just means that they're just regular, they're flat, they don't animate or do anything like that. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick something quick. So I see this blue moonstone one. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to click on it, and then this is how you preview it. It's gonna show you what it's gonna look like. So this looks like intermission or something. Like there's a starting soon, there's a be right back screen, there's also a stream ended, and this is what it's gonna look like inside. But like I said, you don't want your live stream to be looking really cluttered. But I like the way the camera border looks like, so I'm just gonna choose this one. So what you're gonna want to do is create my overlay, and then you're gonna name your overlay. All right, so once you name it, you're just gonna click on create my overlay. It's gonna create my overlay. Then you're gonna click see theme in my overlays. So then once you're in there, you're just gonna scroll down, and then you're just gonna look for the overlay that says stream overlay blue moonstone animated in game. So it's very important that you get the one that says in game. All right, so once you get the in-game one, this is what it's gonna look like. I know it looks absolutely insane, but like I said, I only chose this overlay just because I wanted to use the webcam. So all this other stuff I am just going to delete. So I'm just gonna absolutely delete everything. I don't like my live stream super cluttered. You can keep all this stuff if you want. Basically what it is it's just like like recent subs, like recent donos, but I'm going to show you how to add it, so don't even worry about this. This is just too crazy. So this is what I'm talking about. All right, so it looks like Ant has this style of webcam, but like I said, what you're gonna want to do is you want to make sure that you go into your PlayStation, into your webcam settings, and turn it to 1080p, so that way you get the rectangular web frame, which is this one right here. Because in my opinion that just looks so much better than this square one. But since for now Ant is rocking with this one, I'm just gonna use that one. So I'm going to unhide it. This is where you unhide things and hide them. So I don't want any of this Facebook, Twitter icon, all this other stuff. Panel for name, okay, I'm gonna use that. Edit follow text, I have no clue what this is. I'm just gonna turn that off. All right, so I'm not using that, so I'm just gonna delete this one. All right, so the only thing that I see that I'm gonna use for for Ant's stream is this camera border, because like I said, he has more of a square instead of a rectangle, which I already showed you guys how to fix it. So this is like where his name is gonna go. So I'm just gonna adjust everything. I'm gonna use my arrow keys to scale everything and put everything nice and together. All right, so all I did was I just adjusted the webcam frame. I adjusted the name and the little border behind the name. Like I said, I didn't want to keep all the extra stuff. I only chose this overlay just because I liked the webcam border. And then so all I did was I just put everything together, and I just put the name together, but just by moving around with these boxes. You're gonna have to spend time and actually, you know, edit this thing yourself. It's not hard. All you gotta do is just move the boxes around, use your little arrow keys to get the micro little adjustments. So as soon as you get that done, you're gonna click on save. And then, like I said, so you can literally do anything. You don't have to use these overlays. You can use your own custom ones. I will show you how to add your own custom overlays if you don't want to just use the regular StreamElements one. But if you just want something quick and easy, then use the StreamElements, the one that I'm using right now. So once you're done making your, you know, making all your adjustments, you're gonna click save. Then you're gonna click on copy overlay URL right here. Then you're gonna go back to go Lightstream. You're gonna click on this plus add layer, and then you're gonna click on third party integrations. You're going to click on StreamElements. You're gonna paste the link in there, and then you're gonna click enter. So now you see how this popped up. Don't worry about this gray and StreamElements things. They're not going to be able to see that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to expand this, and then just so you can get that webcam in there. So you see where it says resize area, you just make sure you just open it up a little bit. Then you're going to click on scale, and then you're just going to make it bigger. See that? Can you see that? So like I said, all you got to do is just take your time with this, and then you should be able to get everything down right. All right, so that looks like good to me. All right, bam. All right, so that looks good to me. Right now, it might be hard for you to read what it says on top of his camera, but when you're live streaming, you know, you're gonna have to make the adjustments, either make it bigger or smaller. But for now, like I said, it might look like it's hard to read for you, but when you're actually live streaming, it's gonna look crystal clear. All right, so for now we have our you know, our camera overlay, and then what I would tell Ant is to make his camera, his opacity is way too low on his camera. He needs to turn his opacity all the way up, so that way you can see his actual face like nice and clear. So Ant, when you're watching this video, make sure that you turn your opacity all the way to 100%, so that way you can actually, it'll look better. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to show you how to add just some, you know, extra little things. So you're going to click on, go back to StreamElements, go back, you know, click back on that back button, go back to themes gallery. And then some people always ask me how I get the social media rotators underneath my webcam. I'm going to show you right now exactly how I do that. Is I go to theme galleries, I go to widgets, then I click on social media rotator. And then what it is, basically, it is like, you see where this right here, where it says, see how it's like bouncing in and bouncing out, and then it says StreamElements. That's basically what it is, but except it's gonna have your own, you know, your own like social medias in there. So you're gonna click on create my overlay. You're gonna click create new overlay. Do not copy to existing. Create new overlay, and then make sure you name it. Once you click on that, you click see theme in my overlays. And then you're just gonna go down, you're just gonna look for it. All right, so I see where it says Ant overlay 2, blah, blah, blah. So you're gonna click on oh, I'm sorry. So that's what's gonna look like, but you're gonna click on edit. All right, so you see how it says Twitter name and all that stuff. So all you're gonna do is just click on you know, the actual, you know, function. And then you click on settings, and then you're just gonna scroll down. You see where it says Twitter name, you're just gonna put your Twitter name in there, you know. I don't know Ant's Twitter, so I'm just gonna put who's Ant on there. You're gonna go down, and then you're going to, you know, right here where it says YouTube name, you're just gonna put your YouTube name in there. Same thing with Instagram, whatever it is that you want to do, you know, all your Instagram, everything, you feel me? So then once you have that done, you're going to click save, and then you're going to click copy URL. So on mine, you see how it bounces in and it bounces out? I don't like that on mine. So I just feel like it's just way too distracting. So I usually just do fade in and I do fade out, And then for these settings, you can keep it like this, you know, that means every 4 seconds it's gonna change. That's fine. I personally have it to 10, so all you gotta do is see where it says animation and time milliseconds, display time milliseconds. All you gotta do is just mess with this. So it goes 4,000 just means 4 seconds. So I believe if you change it to 10,000, it should be every 10 seconds. So yeah, so you know, every 10 seconds it's gonna change. Let's see if it does. Should be like another, yep, there it is right there. You see that? So for me, I have it for every 10 seconds just so it's not so distracting. I recommend that's what you do, so that's what I'm going to do. Click save, click copy URL, go back onto here, click on third-party integrations, click on StreamElements, copy and paste the link in there. Boom, there it is right there. All right, so now, like I said, all you gotta want to do is just adjust it. You can move it up there. What I would do is like you could adjust your webcam however it is that you want. Like I said, you got to do it on your PlayStation, so, or your Xbox. You know, you can move it around wherever it is that you want to move it around, and then adjust all the overlays after it. But since Ant has it right here, I am just going to you know, I'm just gonna basically edit it to how he has it. So I'm just gonna put that right there. You could even put it right here if you really wanted to. I think actually that will look a lot cleaner. No, because it's gonna be way too hard to see. I'm just gonna put it back on top of here. All right, so now what I'm gonna show you is how to make a alert, so that way whenever somebody subscribes to your channel, it will pop up and it will show everybody who subscribed to the channel. You can click on go back to StreamElements, click back. All right, so now what you're gonna do is click on my overlays, click on create blank overlay. Oh wait, actually, you know what, sorry, go back. Click on themes and galleries. Since we're just going to use, you know, regular the ones that are already made, you're going to click on alerts. You're going to find an alert that you want. Like I said, I recommend you just click on popularity. I'm just going to click this right here. Let's see, this looks fine to me. All right, so you can click create my overlay, create new overlay. You're going to name it. All right, so we're gonna name it create overlay, see theme in my overlays. You're gonna scroll down until you see it. So here it is right here. Click edit. All right, so now the way you know if it just to make sure that it's working, just click on emulate, then click tip event, and you see how this just popped up. It worked. It's working. So make sure you click copy URL. Click on the same thing, third-party integrations, StreamElements, and then you're gonna paste it. All right, so you're in order for you to check it out, make sure you go back into StreamElements, do a test, do another test, and it should pop up into the, here it is right here. So go on to scale and make it big. You know, people like to see their name whenever they subscribe to the channel, or whatever the case is. So make sure you make it nice and big so that way people can see it. That seems perfect to me. So like I said, don't worry about this gray and StreamElements. That's gonna be, you won't be able to see it. All right, so look, let's do another test just to make sure it looks good. All right, boom, it looks good. You know, you can adjust from there. You can move it around wherever it is that you want. You can move it down here, you can move it anywhere. I personally would just recommend you putting it in the middle of the screen. So that's fine right there. And look how nice that looks. You know, like I said, you can adjust it. You can make bigger or smaller, put it anywhere you want. So far we have the camera border, we have our name on there. You can put it on or take it off. We got our social medias that every 10 seconds it's gonna pop in and out. You see how it's doing that right now. We added our alerts. All right, so now what we can do is personally for me, like I said, this to me looks a lot better than what he had already. What you can do is you can add like you know, stream labels to show who is the most recent subscriber, but for now I like this better just because like I like the clean look. I don't like a lot of stuff. I used to have so much stuff in my live stream, but now I removed almost all of that. I only have my camera border and then my social media like little ticker and then my alerts. So I feel like this right here is a lot better than what it, than what it looked before. It looks a little more interactive. You know, whenever people subscribe, people actually get the the animation. So that's good. Let's just do another test. Boom, you see that how it works. All right, what you can do is you just gotta go in here and explore, you know, like see what you like. You know, you can go to themes, you can, you know, just check out different ones. If you don't, whichever one that you like, that's what you can use. It is literally all you just taking the time going in here and actually just finding what is best for you. And remember, you can always upload your own photos. You can upload your own, like, whatever the case may be. Like, let's say I want to add my own logo on here. I did add my logo on here earlier. So let's say I want to add my logo. I would just add my logo and just put it somewhere in here. Whatever it is that you want to add, it's literally there are no limits. You have to just think outside of the box and ask yourself, what do you want to show to the world while you're streaming? Like I said, if you have a logo, you want to put your logo somewhere, like you can do that, you know, but I'm not going to do that. But that's pretty much it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to add different scenes. So you know how I have different scenes where you can, you know, all right, so you know how in my live streams you have different scenes. You know, you got your intermission, you got your bot cam, all that other stuff. So this is how you add it. So you're gonna click on add new scene, and then what you're gonna want to do is make sure that you name everything. So I recommend that you name everything, so that way it is all nice and neat. So I really recommend you name everything. If you want to name it, all you gotta do is just double click on this and then just name it. So this is the camera. This is the camera border, so I'm just gonna rename that. This is going to be the social media. This is the alert. That's going to be the alert. And then, so now this scene 1 right here, this is going to be in game. That's the in-game scene. And then let's say you want to add another scene to where you want to take a break and then you want to tell the viewers that you're going to be right back. Make sure that you click on add new scene, and then on here you're going to go back to StreamElements, and you remember how you downloaded a whole theme. You're going to go into my overlays, scroll down, and you see how, remember we added the animated in-game scene? You could add another one. See how here they have a, like, we're just talking scene or be right back scene. So what you're gonna want to do is just click on copy URL. So this is the be right back scene. I'm just gonna copy the URL by clicking these 3 dots, copy URL, go back to Lightstream, add, and then you're going to just hit third party StreamElements, paste it in there. Once you paste it in there, you're going to want to, you know, obviously make it bigger. All right, so you see how see it says resize area, and you see how it's like it looks, you know, not fit to scale. So make sure that you edit it by double clicking this. Line up the borders. All right, now that the borders are lined up, click on scale and then make it bigger. Boom. So now what you can do is make sure this toggles is on, so that way the scenes switch faster. So now what I recommend is when you're live streaming, make sure you have your laptop or your computer next to you, so that way you can change the scenes. So now let's say, you know, you're in the in-game scene, you're playing whatever, and you're just like, yo chat, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, I'll be right back. All you gotta do is just click on scene 2, boom, and then it'll say be right back. You can go do whatever it is that you gotta go do, and then you can come back. When you come back, you just click in game, and then it'll put you right back into the same scene, so it looks nice and professional, you know. And then let's say you want to add a different scene. Remember, you can just click on add a scene and then title it. Let's just say this is just like just chatting. You know, you just want to add a just chatting scene, then go back onto StreamElements. I saw that there was a just animated talk scene. That's the one I want to add. Copy URL. Go in here. Third-party integrations. StreamElements. Paste it. So remember, this is animated because I chose an animated scene. Animated means that this going to be moving around, like, you know, it's going to be like really interactive. Non-animated, which is a static, is just going to be a regular picture. But since this is animated, that's why you see all these little things moving around. All right, so remember, now what you got to do is you got to add your camera back in here. So the way you're going to do it is just remember, go to add layer, add your camera, and it should say your Xbox or your camera, whatever the case may be. Or I think like if you're live streaming, it should just automatically populate. I still haven't tried it, but either it should automatically populate, or you're going to have to go on to add layer, click on camera, and then freaking add it through there. You feel me? So it would look something like this. But remember, just ignore the video. It's gonna show whatever it is that your PlayStation is showing. That's what it's gonna show. I'm just putting something in here just for reference, but this is just your chatting you know, page, you know, so you don't have to worry about this. But this is basically how you change your scenes, how you add your different scenes. I do recommend, like I said, have your PC next to you, so that way you can go in here and just change your scenes as you're live streaming. But that is pretty much going to be the whole video. Make sure that you guys spend some time and actually go through StreamElements and check out everything that they have to offer. And if you could even find your own if you don't like this camera border, you can always find free ones on YouTube. That's what I do. I just go on YouTube and then I just find free camera overlays, you know, or I go on Google and I just type in free transparent camera overlays, and then all you got to do to add it, you just gotta go on StreamElements, click on my overlays, and then you can just create a blank overlay, and then you can just add it here. Just familiarize yourself with this website. Click on this plus button and you see you can add alerts, you can add engagements, labels. This is how you add your, like, let's say you want to add your total subscriber count. You just click right here, add total subscriber count, and there it is right there. And if you want to paste it to your live stream, it's real simple. All you got to do, remember, is just click save. Oh, you're gonna name it. I'm just gonna put whatever. Make sure you copy, overlay the URL. You're gonna add it. Want StreamElements, paste it. There it is right there. Remember, you can make it bigger. See where it says total subscribers? Now you can just put this back right here in this corner if you want, and then boom, see that? Now it's gonna show you your total subscribers. Same thing if you want to add, let's say you want to add you know, your recent subscriber. Just go to labels, subscribers, you know, latest, and then you go recent subscribers. Just make sure you know, you match it up. I'm just gonna put it right there. That's fine. You click save, and then since you already added this exact link, then it should already be in here. All you gotta do is just refresh, and then just click this little refresh button right here, and this should be right there. You see where it's right? See how it's added? You can make this scrolling. I don't know why it's scrolling right now. It shouldn't have been scrolling. You can make the text scroll. All you gotta do is just click on the actual text that you want. Click on text settings. Go down, text scrolling, and then you can make it move. You know, like to me that's just too. It's just. I don't like it because it's too distracting. So I just turn it off. And then it should be on there. You just gotta mess with it. That's pretty much it. Like, you just gotta literally mess with the functions. Like, the more you mess with this, and then the more you actually you know, the more you practice, the better it's going to be. So it's gonna become really natural. It's gonna be really easy. And then next thing you know, you're gonna have a beautiful live stream, you know, like, so like I said, see how I guess I must have enabled it, but like I said, all you gotta do is just mess with it. This is just basically showing you all your recent subscribers, but I personally don't like that, so I'm just gonna delete it. And then that's pretty much it, y'all. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the video, turn on post notification bells. If this helped you out, make sure you leave a comment and let me know if it helped you out. Like I said, just go on here, go on to StreamElements, go on to go Lightstream, and then just take the tutorial. There's an actual tutorial. As soon as the first time you log in, it's gonna ask you if you want to do the tutorial. Do the tutorial, and so that way you can get you know, more familiar with it, and then you know, you can start improving your live streams for free. You don't even need a capture card anymore, so now you have no excuses to start a live stream. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys follow the Discord and shoot me a DM in the Discord, and I will always respond. I might take a little while, but you know, I'll always respond. Until the next one, don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on post notification bells. I'm out.